Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day so far today. The audio quality is probably going to be a little bit worse than it normally is because my Astros have died and now I am using my Android basic headphones that came with my phone. Luckily they have a mic so I can record this, but yeah, so today I'm going to be talking about the update and then some of the downtime. Now Epic did come out and put a post up on Reddit, and that post said, during our downtime to upgrade to 2.3, we were performing recommended tasks to resolve a lingering database issue. These tasks ended up causing the database to go into a bad state. After significant consideration, we decided our best option was to restore from a backup at the moment we took the servers down for the patch. Our first restore failed due to issues unrelated with the quality of the backup, and we're working on a second attempt at the restore. We're on it and we will be up as soon as humanly possible. We can't give you an ETA when the servers will be back, but we can tell you that we will make this right in regards to any time that you have lost today. We are sorry for the downtime and hope to get you back to playing soon. Now, one of the things that I've always liked with Epic is that they are right on top of anything that goes wrong. Usually 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes even sooner than that, whenever somebody figures out that there's a bug or a glitch or anything of that sort. They're out, they're saying they're looking for a fix, they're communicating with us. They're $60 to $100 games with the companies not talking to players. Bungie being one of the big ones recently. And Epic is a free game, and they're right on top of it. They're always communicating with us, and it's something that I know a lot of people appreciate quite a bit. As far as the amount of time that they're going to be down, 3 to 4 hours is usually what it takes to update, and they're rolling the servers back to a time before their update came out. So we're looking at 3 to 4 hours on top of however long it takes them to figure out what caused the issue and fix that. And then as far as compensation goes, I'm going to assume it's V-Bucks. The servers have never gone down quite this long before, so we've never really had to be compensated before. They've never offered to for the other times that it's gone down for short periods of time. But I mean, what else? What else could they really give us unless they have a skin they're going to give everybody? Moving on to the patch notes. So auto run has been added. Um, if you're on PC, it's going to be the equals or numlock keys. If you're on console, double clicking the left analog stick. Uh, this is something that I don't really feel like I'm going to use or notice that I'm using a ton. I mean, it might change my mind when I actually start playing. The only time I can really see this being a really big thing for me is if I'm running and I'm trying to organize my inventory or quickly drop some heals or ammo or whatever it may be to anybody I'm playing with. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Anime TJ said that he's noticed that when he's running, if he goes off to the side a little bit, sometimes it will stop you from actually running. So maybe that's what it's talking about. I'm not sure. Well, I guess we'll find out when we actually jump on. Another thing that has been added is the setting to disable aim assist. So it's something I've noticed a lot when sniping. You have some issues with that, or it was an issue with down players a while ago. They've patched that, or at least I've not noticed it as much since they patched it. Um, I don't know. I guess if you're using a mouse and keyboard, maybe on a console, that would be a good thing to turn off. Or if you just really do not like aim assist. Um, so yeah, that's something there if you do enjoy having aim assist turned off. The big thing that they're adding this week is the Chug Jug. It's a new consumable that releases um, when the patch releases, obviously. It's a legendary item, can only be found in chests and supply drops. You can only stack one at a time. So it's going to be 15 seconds, and you're going to fully regain your health and fully regain your shield, which is pretty crazy because I believe regular shields take 4 or 5 seconds, so you're looking at 10 seconds to get a max shield, and then you're looking at another 10 seconds for a medkit. So they're knocking 5 seconds off of your shield, and then you're also losing a spot. I mean, you carry one thing instead of two separate spots. I don't know. I see it being really useful if you can find it. But if it's not as rare as they're saying it is, then it's going to be an issue, because I know people were having issues with mini shields healing too fast, whereas bandages heal you fairly slow compared to them. So we'll see. So far, I have only seen good things, but when people actually get out there and start using it, then we'll know for sure. Something that they are fixing is the issue where people were hiding in supply drops. If you ran up to a supply drop and just sat where it was going to drop and just waited for it to fall down on top of you and it didn't move, it wouldn't hurt you, and you would be completely concealed by the box. And then somebody opens the box, you're waiting there with a shotgun, and you kill them. That's not going to be something that can happen anymore. Another big thing for me especially is falling through your builds. They're fixing an issue which allowed players to pass through walls as they edited them. I'm really hoping that it's not just while they edited them, that it is also while they're building them, because I've had so many times where I've built stairs and, you know, jumped like I'm supposed to, and then it just took them too long to actually fully build, and I fell straight through. Quick little break from the patch notes here, where you can see the time when a leaf stole my headshot and potentially my win. There's the branch shaking, there's him realizing and standing up, and now you can watch me go on to ultimately lose this match and die. So back to the patch notes. They optimize the speed at which players can cycle building pieces under poor network conditions. Not really sure how they're doing that, if it's going to be faster or slower, or if it's just going to look like the rest of ours look. I don't know. This is a pretty big one. Quitting a match early will no longer award stat or challenge progress. Progress will only be awarded when a player leaves after they are eliminated or have won. So no more jumping into squads to place top 6 and waiting until, I don't know, there are 30 people left and then just jumping out, or jumping in to get a pistol kill, then just leaving. Now, I still see a workaround for this, because if I have grenades, I can just throw a grenade at the floor and die that way. Or you could just run out into the open, start making a lot of noise, and get somebody to kill you. I mean, it's a good attempt at a fix here, but it's not really going to do what they want, because they're wanting people to jump in and actually play. But people are people, and they're going to find a way around it. Players in the NA region can now choose between East and West Coast servers. So if you're in North America and you're on the West side, you can now pick a West side server. Or if you're on the East side, you have an East side server. And it's just going to help with your ping, your lag, and everything like that. Some world fixes. There was a crane in the junkyard. I never went there and noticed it, but I did see a video of this. You could just walk straight into it, so it's kind of like the crates, where you could just fall into them. Real quick, jumped into a squad match, and for some reason they all wanted to take out crates, so that's what crates look like when it doesn't have crates in it. Fixed 2 areas where players could hide under the terrain by the edge of the river. They fixed a section of Moisty Mire water that did not slow players. They fixed a minecart in Shifty Shafts that couldn't be destroyed. They fixed an issue causing the soccer stadium to not load in properly. They fixed a seam near SHAREfactory that let you see through the map. And then they also added collisions to pillars and haunted hills, so the players can no longer hide in them. So that's everything that they added that really stuck out to me. They obviously have more in the actual patch notes themselves, but those are the major things that I noticed. That being said, I talked way longer, and I had to add another 3 minutes of clips. Hopefully you enjoyed. Likes, comments, subscribe, always appreciated, and have a good day.
Good job.
I got them both.
You got them both.